Hello and welcome to another video of EVE Online. The video today is about the Merlin, a really nice Caldari frigate. And yeah, I was thinking about the fit. I wanted to do a shield fit, a video about a fit with a shield in it, but the armor double web control Merlin is too good. Here's the fit. 3 neutron blasters, gram, double web, AB. Damage control, magnetic field stabilizer for more DPS, and a small ancillary armor repairer, and 3 hull rigs. This puts me at 270 PS, 4000 EHP, 900, well, almost 1000 meters per second, good armor repair rate, and yeah, the main thing is really good DPS, like 240 DPS overheated, and enough range control with double weapon scram to actually be in range of the ships. And the armor repair, well, I didn't want to take an armor plate because that would make the ship too slow to actually catch up to people you want to fight. So yeah, that's the fit. Before we jump into the video, I wanted to say sorry for not uploading a video for so long, but there was a lot going on with an insurgency next to my home. There was an insurgency. Where is it? Yeah, here in Pinnacasto. So it spread all the way to Analuri, and we had to fight and defend. So yeah, that's why I was not uploading. And I mentioned a tournament I was planning in the Venture video, I think it was. And I am still planning on doing that, but again, I didn't have the time to do it with the insurgency and all the stuff. So I will still do that, but not within the next days now. So yeah, I will let you know when I have more information about when and where and what. So yeah, let's jump into the video and enjoy. Okay, in the first fight of the video, I am sliding in together with a Rifter. We land pretty much at the same time. He's a bit behind. I have my weapons, AB and ancillary ready, waiting for him to come in. I'm going to orbit him to outcheck his guns, hopefully. There he is, spamming that orbit button. Activating the AB and activating the rest on him. Let's go. Immediately you see his checking is not great. I don't hit him great either, but my tracking is better than his, so over time it will be better to orbit than to just keep at range. I start repping as I'm at 10% shield, just so I get the reps in time. Actually, one of the few times I activated the repper in time. Always a bit late on that. He drops into hell really fast. He's still trying to rep, but I get a few more good volleys in and he just dies. GF, bye bye Rifter. Okay, next fight. Sliding in on a Tristan. Tristans can be quite scary because if they have nudes they just wreck me. I need a lot of capacitor for my active modules and the armor repper, so yeah. At first I orbit him and until I see he's not nude fit, and now I just approach. Put all DPS I have on him. Maximize tracking. He's only doing damage with the drones and with a few railguns, but the railguns don't really hurt me at this range. So that's fine. I'm definitely winning the DPS race because he's already at about half hull when I'm only dipping in hull for the first time, so I'm in the clear advantage here. And he dies. GF Tristan. Okay, next fight. Sliding in on a Condor. I'm not sure if he's Brawl or Kite fit, so I have my webs and scram preheated, just in case he tries to escape. But yeah, he's actually Brawl fit. I accidentally deactivate my afterburner, and now I reactivate it. Deactivate the heat on the modules to not burn out. I actually have Caldari Navy anti-metal in this fight because that's good in any case if he's Kitey or Brawl fit. So yeah, I'm still hitting him even though he's trying to pull range. He's a bit faster, so he's slowly getting at range. And he's putting a lot of cap pressure on me with his newt. I get one last trap cycle off, but now I'm pretty much neuted out. So, yeah. I see his Rifter friend come in, and I align out. He loses Scram about now. Yeah, and I spam the warp button. The Rifter still webs me, but I get out with 11% hull left. Super close fight. GF. Next fight against the Rifter again. I'm sledding in. I see him at range, so I expect him to be rail fit. I overheat those webs to catch him. And yeah, there you see, he's shooting with howitzer artillery. I try to get close and get into orbit, so he doesn't track me anymore. Now I have him scrammed, so I catch up really fast. And yeah, he's kite fit, so he doesn't have a lot of tank, and I just melt through him with my 240 DPS. Still, it was kind of close with the RT, but yeah, GF, bye-bye Rifter. I tease a Firetail till he comes in. I expect him to be RT fit, so I just approach. I hope to outcheck his guns. But there you see he's autocannon fit and he has a newt, which is a pretty bad combination for the for the Merlin. I try to get close, just put maximum damage on him, and I start repairing. He is at below half shield now, so I'm quite happy with my progress, but my cap is getting really close. I try to conserve cap and tank a bit with my hull buffer, but then before I reactivate the armor wrapper, I'm neutered out and I can't activate it anymore, so I die. GF Firetail. Here I warped out. Well, first I attacked the Kestrel, then I warped out, then I warped back in. So even though he's neutral, the gate guns won't attack me. That's an old trick. And now I can freely start attacking him. Here you see. Yeah, I start attacking. Come on, I start attacking. And the gate guns don't shoot me. But there is a Vexor Navy undocking. And not only that, but the Vexor Navy now deploys drones and helps the Kestrel. Well, Vexor Navy drones do like 200 DPS, so you see my tank melting. But the Kestrel is almost down, so I align out, and I hope to kill the Kestrel and then warp off before the Vexor Navy can finish me, because the Vexor Navy doesn't have me scrammed. Kestrel dies, I deactivate prop mod to align faster, and I warp off at 17% hull. Super close. Okay, next fight I sit in the Plex and the Slicer warps in on me. Of course I expect him to be kite fit, so I just spam approach and activate those webs and scram. But there I see the web, and he is actually brawl fit, kinda. He has beam lasers, but a web, it's kind of a weird fit. But yeah, he doesn't have a lot of tank, and he doesn't do too much damage to me. Now he starts hitting a bit, but he's already in low hull, so he dies. Free Slicer kill. GF. Okay, next fight. I followed a Catalyst to the station. He tried to run, but here I catch him on the station, and he decides to attack back. Usually I would, when I fight a different blaster ship, I would just approach and hit him with Void. But in this case, the Catalyst can out-DPS me at close range, so I pull range and start shooting him with Null. He starts shooting back, and he gets a few shots in, but the pilot doesn't have Null, so he can't hit me at the range we are at. He just sometimes gets a lucky shot in. He's going into hull, but he seems to be hull buffer. I ask in local that my militia member maybe can stay out, because it's a 1v1, which he actually does, so thanks dude. I'm not even into armor yet, and the Catalyst is dropping into hull. There you see he just gets a few grazing shots in. Now I have to rep a bit, but it's not too serious of a damage. I still have 7 charges left in the answer, so not too worried. He's in half hull. I deactivate weapons when I want to overheat. Noob mistake. Now he gets a few more shots in, and I start overheating. Just to make sure I survive. But he's dropping into low hull. And he dies. GF Catalyst. Next fight, I am sliding in on a Korax. I'm not sure how he's fit, but I hope he's not rocket fit because I definitely can't survive a rocket volley. And yeah, I just spam approach, tackle him. Was actually in a pretty weird fit, but it was a close fight, so I left it in the video. Start shooting, just approach, put maximum damage on him. You see he has light missiles, so every 5-6 seconds he gets a huge volley in. Start dropping a bit late. And he gets me into hull with one more volley. But he's already in low armor as well, so yeah. I'm at half hull, he's at half hull. Wrapping a bit more. He gets one last volley in. I get 10% hull when he dies, so wow, really close. Okay, this is the last fight of the video. I'm very proud, because it's the first 2v1 I won. I warp at 100 to the open plex, and I start dragging one of the catalysts, the faster one, away from the other one. So I hopefully can finish one, and then go in for the second one. Again, I'm trying to stay at range and shoot them with null. I deactivate my prop mod here just to get him further away from the beacon. Start approaching a bit. And now I pull back so I don't run right into his blasters. I spam the webs to web him as soon as he's close enough. There I go. Got him webbed. He slows down. And I start with the keep at range. Now his friend slowly starts approaching, but I can start shooting the catalyst now. Again, this pilot had no null. Guys, please bring null if you go out with a catalyst. You're so vulnerable to scram kiters when you don't have null. But yeah, well. Now he even stopped shooting me, I don't know why, but yeah. I think he was actually dual boxing the two characters, so he was focusing on the other one and did not shoot again on this one. I admit there were two noobs and it was not the greatest thing to kill them, but hey, it made me proud. He starts shooting again, but to be honest, it's too late already. I deactivated the scram on one of them to put it on the other one to stop his approach. Now I put the two webs and the weapons on the second one. This one was actually Tenement fit, some weird fit. But that's why he could still approach me very fast, even though he was scrammed. And he does more damage to me than the other one. I think he had T1 blasters, so he had Navy antimatter loaded, which has better range than Void. So he could still hit me, even though the other one with T2 blasters couldn't hit me. Wrapping a bit, dropping into hull. I still have about half my charges left, so tanking pretty fine. I deactivate my Ansel to save some cap. And yeah, before I have to start wrapping again, he already dies. GF Catalyst. Thanks for the great 2v1. So that's all the fights I had in my double web armor control Merlin. I really enjoyed flying out in a 200 DPS frigate, like just blast them to pieces. Well, as always, if you have a special fit or ship you would like to see, just put it in the comments. And thank you guys for 100 subscribers. That's great. Oh yeah, and by the way, spoiler alert. I am going to upload a video where I try to play Eve Vanguard, which is actually one of the first times I ever tried to play a first-person shooter. So yeah, stay tuned. Goodbye.